Good everyone, my name is Ang Shong. My team, who is Danish, Nabila, and Zakia, and I am going to have a speech on the study on factors influencing the e-learning readiness towards local university students in Malaysia. The concept for e-learning based on the Ministry of Education, which is the emphasize the system capable to gathering and transmitting in a variety of ways. The reason to conduct this is because due to the COVID-19 pandemic, e-learning is become more usual and familiar. The students and faculty in a higher education since have the significant transformation from face-to-face learning to online learning. So these research are going to see from the gender, the level of education regarding the e-learning readiness towards their students' academic achievement. That's all from me today. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum dan selamat sejahtera. My name is Nabila binti Ramli. My matric number is A19B1077. So today I will go to the objective of this research. The study aims to investigate how students' academic performance at Malaysia local universities is affected by using e-learning. So these are the following study goals, which is to determine the connection between the academic performance of Malaysia's local university students and the student characteristics. The second one is to determine the connection between the academic performance of Malaysia's local university students and the evaluation use of technology. Third one, to determine the connection between the academic performance of Malaysia's local university students and institutional support. Fourth, to determine the connection between the academic performance of Malaysia's local university students and the online interaction and social. And the last one is to determine the connection between the academic performance of Malaysia's local university students and the perceived usefulness. As for the method of the research, the researcher used the quantitative study. Quantitative research is the process of collecting and interpreting numerical data. Next, the data collection technique is using questionnaire. The researcher is collecting data from both primary and secondary sources in this study. The researcher will utilize Google Forms to distribute the questionnaire for primary data collection. The researcher used the Google Scholar to obtain data and previous studies for the secondary data collection strategy. Next, the total of study population for this research is 584,576 students. In Malaysia, there are 20 local universities located. In the sample size, there are 384 students selected from each local university to represent the whole population in this research. According to Cresci and Morgan in 1970, a minimum of 384 respondents will be enough to represent 584,576 undergraduates statistically. For the data analysis, the researcher used preliminary analysis, descriptive analysis, validity and reliability test, normality test, and the last one is Spearman correlation coefficient in this research. Thank you.
For the result, majority student that answer the survey is female, from age 18 to 20 years old, and their level education mostly a bachelor degree. For the table, the mean of computed item according to variable, all calculated items have a mean above 3.00. These results show that respondents consider all the factors listed above to have a certain level of importance to their e-learning to academic achievement. The table above show that the highest mean score is 4.44 and the lowest recorded is 3.43 mean score. For the correlation analysis, the Pearson correlation coefficient is a measure of the strength of the relationship between two variables. Pearson's correlation coefficient range from -1 to +1. The strongest the relationship between two variables, the closer the scatter point to the straight line. The correlation coefficient of this relationship mostly are in moderate relationship, except one variable, which is variable for institutional support, that at weak relationship between two variable, which is 0.280. Other than that, all variables are accepted and significant. For the validity and reliability result, the table above indicate the overall reliability for the independent variable from 25 questionnaire collected. On reliability, more than 0.8, which is a very good. From 5 variables which show the Chromebug alpha value of 0.812, 0.813, 0.814, 0.811, and 0.812 respectively, which is acceptable and very good. This show the questionnaire is reliable. As a result, the reliability has proven that the respondent understood about the question provided in the questionnaire, and this made the questionnaire has been accepted.
A very good morning, sir. My name is Dinesh Anandan and my management number is A1980116. So for the recommendation, the first suggestion made for more study is to make use of a new kind of research technique, namely on that takes qualitative approach. So the basic data that are gathered for the study has to include not only the quantitative approach but also the qualitative way, such as interview. The high level of dependability that may be generated by qualitative data obtained from interview session is due to the fact that there is a contact in both directions between the researchers and the respondents. This may increase the likelihood that the respondents will have a complete understanding of the study as it progresses. So the next recommendation for future research is to identify the other challenges that students might face during course of their studies, in addition to the impact of e-learning implementation on students' academic achievement at local universities in Malaysia. This is due to the fact that I felt that the future researcher will be able to learn more, the more expensive the scope of the investigation is to find out what additional difficulties students are having in their life outside of the academic achievement. So the researchers have the opportunity to gain a broader study scope as result of this. Thank you. So for the overall conclusion of the studies, students at local universities in Malaysia have a bit of reputation when it comes to e-learning, including the variable that influences the challenges that online studies present to academic performance in local universities. The reputation includes a lack of familiarity with the factors that affect e-learning, due to the fact that value of the Cronbach alpha is more than 0.7. The fundamental need of the reliability analysis has been satisfied as a result of the examination of all the variables. That's all. Thank you.